Today is the time to introduce a man with a sense of lazy justice, one of the original and at the same time the first Admiral to be introduced by Nico Robin when we first saw him. It was after the Paramount War when Sengoku decided to step down from the position of Fleet Admiral. Aokiji, who represents cold, and Akaino, who represents heat, had a clash, a battle that lasted 10 days. As of right now, there is no official release video that shows the battle of these two titans. However, I will show you a video that represents the fight between Aokiji Cold versus Akaino Heat. After watching this video, I don't think that there should be any doubt of why Akaino was the winner. What you just saw, there is no need for me to explain it. What you just saw. We're talking about this guy. Now let's take a look to the hiring document. Kusan. Kusan, also known as Aokiji, seems to have all the qualities needed to be a vice admiral based on our extensive story of the One Piece series. We're confident that with him on board, we can accomplish our objectives during these challenging and uncertain times based on his outstanding performance. Reason for hiring: having the ability to regenerate effortlessly without pain, the ability to freeze large physical target, and to be able to quickly freeze vast amount of water makes him an ideal candidate when certain situations require his intervention. However, let's keep in mind that despite all he can bring to the table, he cannot possibly have a chance to go against modern day weapons. He's only allowed to undertake a special hit and run mission or freeze designated area of the planet. What I have to say about Aokiji is similar to the comments that I made about Grimbo, except for the forest restoration ability. Something just as powerful as a javelin missile is enough to take Vice Admiral Aokiji out of commission. That blast with fire and heat is enough to pulverize him and dry out any moisture left. That's why he could be at most a hit and run unit. He's not authorized to undertake modern warfare fight, just hit and run or serve as a support unit in meticulous condition. We know that Aokiji is a tough guy in the City of One Piece. However, in our modern world, he doesn't have a chance to go against explosion because he will be pulverized. Let's see here. What does it say? objective to work with another special unit to fight the enemy or to freeze convenient locations. Hit and run unit in military operations. Benefits: to freeze or create ice where it's convenient to do so. Limitation: he cannot freeze an ocean. Instead, he can quickly freeze a large amount of water. Alright, time to move on to the next Vice Admiral. Spoke about this. Kuma. After a thorough analysis, this is the hiring document of the One Piece series, we feel that Bartolomeo Kuma possesses every trait required for a Vice Admiral position. His exceptional work has convinced us that having him on board will help us to achieve our goal in these next difficult and unpredictable times. Reason for hiring: it did not take long to figure out that having a cyborg body, the ability to attack opponents with shock waves, the ability to repel attacks, pain, injury, fatigue with his hands, and above all, the ability to send a person to a long distance so fast it looks like teleportation, that something anyone could dream about. So there was no hesitation to bring Akuma into the Vice Admiral team. Some comment about, hey, what made, according to research, what made this even more impressive is the fact that Akuma achieved this reputation solo without the assistance of a crew. This makes him, as well as fellow warlord Dracula Mihawk, the only two non-single person pirate crew in the entire series. Alright, Kuma. This guy became a pirate. This guy is an example of what we call to somebody one man army. He set a crew only for himself. One person, one crew. Mihawk was able to do that. And of course, I'm pretty sure there are other pirates that they can serve as a one man army. Let's see about what abilities Kuma could bring to the table. He can send a unit flying. This is what I'm reading. Extremely fast, or to remove fatigue or even fight the enemy units. That's a nice ability that Kuma has. That with his Popo ability, he can remove fatigue from somebody's body. He can send people so fast from one place to another that looks like teleportation. And that's something extremely handy to get out of dangerous situation. What else does it say over here? Benefit: being able to fast transport units from one geographic place to another provides a game changer advantage. That guy is really powerful. Kuma. Alright, time to move to the last. Fujitora. This guy over here. Now, this character right here, the ability of this character, it will be extremely useful in our modern world. Not to fight, but because of this. Alright, let me read this. Before disclosing the reason behind the selection of Fujitora as a vice admiral, let me ask you this question. Have you ever heard about a space mining company such as Planetary Resources, no longer in operation, of course, Deep Space Industries, European Space Resources Innovation Center? Do you know what drove this startup company to bet on space resource extraction? If you don't know, let me tell you the answer. It was basically about mimicking Fujitora's ability to bring asteroids to Earth. Just think and don't argue about it. There is rumor about an asteroid that is floating around called Psyche that is worth 700 quintillion dollars. It's just a ridiculous amount that is it's not possible to comprehend. For those who are aware about the demand and supply factor, I am also aware about it too. In the OPWG series, Fujitora is the owner of a casino. Let's see. The hiring document. Issue. Our in-depth analysis of the One Piece series suggests that Issue, also referred to as Fujitora, possesses every attribute required to be a vice admiral. Based on his excellent performance, we are convinced that with him on board, we can achieve our goals during these difficult and uncertain times. Reason for hiring: having the ability to bring asteroids to Earth while at the same time having control of the place of landing and control of the landing speed makes Fujitora the best paid member of the OPWG. Also, his ability can help solve the garbage problem. Let's see what else over here. We're facing, which is an additional salary on top of the previous one. And not only that, he's also able to launch preemptive strike with racks big enough to crash any building where hostile units may be hiding. And that's not all. During times of war, Fujitora may simply leave all enemy military equipment available in sight and crashing or throw them into the sea. Fujitora earns 4 different salaries. I am aware of the fact that Fujitora hates when people try to take advantage of any disability he might have. Fujitora was first introduced during the Dressora arc. If someone did not watch the arc, then someone will now know what happened to a group of bandits that tried to take advantage of his blindness. Now, this is a question to the audience. What would you do if you have Fujitora power? Are you going to do what we normally want to do? What if you do it? Does the item selected contain rare earth metal? Do you have control of the landing and impact speed? Do you know where to hide it? Do you know if the general public finds out about it, you might be in a wanted list? Are you telling me that you use Fujitora power and get out of danger? Are you aware that Fujitora is physically vulnerable as an average human being, and he is just a matter of time before you have to deal with bullets in case of easy catcher method doesn't work? Are you aware of the fact that if the item is suspected to be as valuable as the economy of the European Union, countries might go to war about it? Alright, let's see this. Objective. Bring valuable asteroid to the Earth. So right now, only about 1 gram of asteroid has been successfully brought to Earth. Benefits. Not for commercial purposes, rather to use it as a tool to influence diplomacy with allied countries. Alright, that's everything for this chapter number 2. Vice Admiral. Next chapter, the Admirals, the unit that confront the military head on. Those are not wrong, hit wrong units. Those are the might of the OPWG.